let's begin. Starting in hands and knees. When you arrive here, just start to sway and create some different moving patterns through your shoulders, your spine, your hips, your neck, your wrists. And from here, extend your right leg straight out to the right, ground your foot, and turn, opening your right arm towards the sky and releasing, lowering back down. Let's do it again. Turn, expand, reach, and release, lower down. 2 more. I'm trying to take long breaths through the movements, so as I rotate and turn, I'm taking a long inhale. And as I lower, I'm releasing a long exhale. Reset and change sides. Extend your left leg out wide. And now to our left arm. Rise, expand, and contract. Let's do 3 more. Ground your hands, ground your knees. Now step your right leg straight back behind you. Turn your left foot and shin out wide. Roll your right arm towards the ceiling. Now we'll make big shoulder rotations, reaching up and over, making big arcing circles. I like to try and really bow my right side towards the ceiling or the sky, reaching up and over. Last one to rise. Now wrap your right arm behind your back, resting the back of your hand on your low back, mid back, and start to let your head move different directions. Release, set your knees. Now pass your right arm underneath you, coming to rest on your shoulder and the side of your head. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Unwind and return back to our table stance. Step your left leg straight back. Turn your right foot out wide for stability. Turn your left side towards the sky and start to generate big shoulder mobility movements, circling through your left arm. Now wrapping your left arm behind your back, staying still, or create more mobility through your neck and head. Release, and now pass your left arm underneath, coming to your shoulder and side of head. 3 breaths. So draw a long inhale and release. 2 more. You can also move your right arm in different ways, stretching forward, wrapping, pushing, supporting. Return and reset to table. Begin to rise tall on your shins. Expand your arms wide. And now clasp your hands behind your hips. Find your connection. Extend your arms and be creative here, whether you want to be quite still, or I like to move my head in different directions. Some of you might like to really round forward or lean further back. Well, let's release. Ground your hands, shift your weight into an up dog form. Spend a few counts here. I notice in this one I'm keeping my knees and thighs grounded. It feels good for me right now. You could be more active, pushing down, lifting your thighs and knees. And then fold back to down dog. Find some mobility here, bending your knees, shifting your hips, different angles, turning your heels, different angles. Might feel good through your side body, your hips, your IT band, your hamstrings. This is all just one big exploration of the present moment to see how you feel this particular practice as you create some of these different ideas and shapes. Begin to walk forward to the top of your mat and fold. Bend your knees as generously as you like. You can sway, you could add some movement. You might like to clasp your elbows or rest your hands. And then rise, stretch, and lift to full height. And let your arms relax. Let's do some moving from standing salutation postures. Reach and expand up. Leaning to the right, drop your right arm. Continue to reach through your left side. Rise to center and change direction. Drop your left, reach up and over with your right. Let's do that again. Rise, arcing to the right. Take a breath through middle and change. Rise up through center. Bend your elbows wide, arc back. Reach to the sky and fold. Again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Half lift, your chest and head rising away from your legs. Then step back to plank or table. Lowering to the chaturanga position. You could always skip it. Press into an up dog, your back bend. And fold back to downward dog or child's pose, depending on how you're feeling at this point. And we'll take 3 cycles of breath here. You can be quite still. You can add more of your movement patterns. But try to stay focused on keeping your breath moving. Long in, long out. Start to return, walking or hopping forward, half lifting, and fold. Drop your gaze. Rise all the way up, full stretch. And let your arms relax. So let's do it again, really focusing on moving our breath through the patterns. Take a long inhale, rise. Exhaling, leaning to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Rise, center. And repeat, exhaling to the right. Stretch middle, a long breath. Arcing to the left. Full inhale, rise. Bend your elbows wide, arc back. Inhaling, rise. And exhale to fold. Half lift, draw breath. Chaturanga or table shapes. Long inhale, up dog. Exhaling, press to down dog. And we'll take 3 rounds of breath here. Prepare. Walking or hopping forward to the top and fold. Inhale all the way up. Relax your arms, relax your breath. Let's do one more round. Inhale, reaching Urdhva, arcing to the right. Long extension through center and change to the left. Again, passing through each side. Focus on long stretches of breath to rise, arc back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, compress and fold. Draw a long breath in, half lift. A long release, Chaturanga shapes. Urdhva Mukha is your up dog. Adho Mukha to downward dog. Return, walking or hopping forward. At the top, drop your gaze and fold. Long extension, take a breath and rise. Relax your arms, release. Spread your arms wide. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, and catch your hands behind your hips. Once again, form your bind. In your binding, lengthen your arms, stretch, and fold. Remember, you can bend your elbows quite generously. I'm resting my thumbs on my low back to start. And now you might explore lengthening your arms away from you, letting your head relax. Take another long breath, and release your hands. Please step your left leg back, set your left knee down, keeping your left hand grounded. Take a breath, turn and open your right arm towards the sky, and also lift your left knee, and then release. Let's do it again. Turn, open, expand your right arm, lower and release. Helicopter pause overhead. Again, turn, open, and release. Last one. Turn, reach your right arm towards the sky, lift your left knee, and lower down. One-legged down dog. Push, lift your right leg up and back in down dog. Add some mobility. You can bend your knee. You can circle through your hip. Again, step your right foot forward. Now, start to lengthen your right leg back. I'm doing a pyramid-like pose, keeping my back knee elevated. Remember, you could set your left knee down, do a half split. That might feel better at this point in your practice. You can use blocks underneath your hands. Some of you might find this shape to be more beneficial, lifting your back heel. And we'll do 2 more breaths here. Prepare. Step forward and fold. Please step your right leg back. Set your right knee down to start. Keep your right hand grounded. And let's do our rotations. Turn, opening your left arm. You could also lift your right knee And then grounding, lowering your left hand, lowering your right knee. Let's repeat. Turn, rise, release, lower. 2 more. Last one. Into our Ikapada shape, one-legged down dog. Lift your left leg. You can arc, find some mobility through your hip, some stretch through your quad. Step your left foot forward. Half splits, pyramids as you start to sit your hips back, lengthening out your left leg. Two more breaths. A long step forward and fold. Stretch and rise all the way up. Relax your arms. Thank you so very much for checking out the channel, for trying out the practice. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please leave comments of what you're interested in working on, what you might like to develop a better relationship and or understanding in your own practice. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next time.